Tell me what you learned in grade school. Give it to me like you want it. Did you forget that golden rule? Why is our love it one-sided? It should really be give and take. Fill you up and leave me empty. Baby, was that my mistake? Covering these feelings.
So for your setup, you'll need some type of bed for your client to lay on. You can either do an esthetician bed or a massage table. In my opinion, the esthetician bed is way more comfortable. It's just a little bit more pricey. So it depends on what you want to do. You'll also need a chair. I recommend this chair because I need a chair with back support. It will just help you so much more as a lash tech. You'll also need a lash pillow, a blanket, and some type of overhead light. And then you'll need something to take card payment with. You don't need anything this fancy. You can just use Cash App or Venmo in the beginning. And then you'll need a chair for your next client to sit. In case you go over your time, you don't want your client just sitting there staring at you. Now on to location. You obviously are not going to start off with a suite or owning a shop. You'll probably start off in your house, which is fine. You just want to make sure the location is comfortable for your clients and it's not too much traffic or too much going on. You'll also need a lash cart. So this is where all your supplies is going to go. This cart is literally amazing. I got it on Amazon and I started off using a 3-tier cart. And the difference is just so much more. Like you can just put so much more supplies in this cart rather than the 3-tier cart. I used to have to use multiple of those to keep all my supplies. And it would always just get so messy and unorganized. This cart is amazing. It can hold all your stuff in one cart. And then you can just get like acrylic organizers to put inside and organize your supplies. I partnered with Yegi Beauty to bring you guys this video, and I am just feeling truly blessed because this brand is the reason that I am who I am today. I quit lashing for 6 months and I was never going to lash again because it was just so difficult for me. And then one day I came across Yegi's YouTube channel and I ended up ordering her lash trays. And these lash trays were literally the most amazing trays I had ever bought. I was never able to make a fan before these trays. And when I say you can literally just pick the lashes up and they're already fanned, it's amazing. So these are her mega volume lash trays. And like I said, they fan like butter. They're super soft. My clients love them. They have great retention. They're just an all around great lash tray. So for your supplies, you'll need lash trays, you'll need mixed trays, you'll need volume trays, and you'll need classic trays. So I'm sorry, you can have a mixed classic tray and a mixed volume tray. I don't want to confuse anybody. But as a beginner, I recommend you get mixed trays because buying a bunch of single trays is just a lot of money and you need to go through a bunch of different trays before you find out what works for you and what type of lashes you like, what curls your clients like, and so on. You'll also need a remover. So in my opinion, I love cream remover. I don't like gel remover. I used it for a long time, but I just think it can seep into the client's eyes a lot easier than a cream remover can. You'll also need tweezers. So you'll need an isolation tweezer and you'll need a tweezer to pick up your lashes. So with tweezers, it's kind of preference. I use a 45-degree tweezer to isolate and I use a volume tweezer to pick up my lashes. So you'll have to go through a bunch of different tweezers to find out what works for you. The one thing I can say is you want to make sure you're getting quality tweezers because it's going to make your life a lot easier rather than getting like $5 or $6 tweezers that don't have a good grip, and if you drop them they just break right away. So these tweezers have an amazing grip. You want to make sure they're not too stuck together but they're not too loose, if that makes sense. You'll also need an adhesive. You want to make sure you're getting quality adhesive because obviously If your adhesive is not good, your retention will be off and then you'll be redoing stuff for free, which is never good. Next for supplies will be tape. I use 1-inch paper tape, or you can use gel pads or both. You'll need glue rings, and then you'll need an airtight container just like this one, because you don't want to leave your glue just sitting out because it will go bad, and glue is expensive. So make sure you get an airtight container like this. You'll also need Lash shampoo, and then you'll need a water bottle for when you're doing remover or when you're giving a lash bath. You'll also need a fan, a mirror. You'll need mascara wands and lip gloss brushes. You'll also need lash brushes for when you do the shampoo. And then you'll need something to put your tweezers in to clean them. So this is just a container with barbicide. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful. If the video went a little bit too fast, everything will be listed below in the description box. Thanks again for watching.